Everybody, like my hat. So I'd like to give a bit of a positive uh, little speech today. I know that in the last few days there are things happening on this planet that um, I know some people are going to like, but I know some people are also going to see the darknesses in some of the events that are going on. And so, what I would like to do today is acknowledge and recognize that some of these things are going on, and then to offer some hope, offer some brightness and some solutions. Um, there are there were some disclosures, some pieces of information from whistleblowers that have come forwards in the last few days. And, the idea of disclosure being a positive thing, yeah, it is. To get truths out in the public is a good thing. Um, but I think some of those truths showed us that there are some darknesses associated with the UAP, UFO, alien stuff that's going on out there. For those of you that didn't see the video, the News Nation special, there was a former US Air Force helicopter pilot who has come forward and said he was involved in the recovery of more than one alien craft, non-human intelligence craft. And he seemed fairly genuine and sincere and convincing to me. It's not absolute proof, but it's a very strong step in the right direction. And my feelings are that he's probably uh, real, and the information he's giving is probably real. Um, but and it's good that we're getting this information. But there's some great darknesses in that information. First of all, it seems that the industrial military complex, or some group within the US Air Force, is luring in alien craft using, they call them psionic assets, psychic people. They're luring in the craft, and when the craft are in, they're somehow disabling them, forcing them to the ground and capturing them and their occupants, and then carting them off with helicopters or on trucks. This this is basically hunting or fishing species that are more advanced than us. And not only is this very dangerous for us, it's um, it's immoral. I mean, morality is subjective, but my sense of morality tells me that that's not okay. Um, so that's a bit of darkness. What can we do about that? Well, we can do it the right way. We can go out there and we can meditate and astrally project. We can be the psionics assets. We can be the psychics, or the people meditating to connect astrally with these beings. We can invite them in and then be friends with them. We can do it the right way and show them a better side of humanity. Um, Also was disclosed that in the retrieval of data on hidden hard drives uh, in different places around the world, the data being information about crash retrievals, when they are collecting that data, there is a power struggle. There is fighting. There are scenes of shooting um, and conflict within the industrial military complex. So the specifics of that infighting was not made clear, but it seems to be between the military side of the industrial military complex and the aerospace or tech industry side of the industrial military complex. They're fighting with violence, with death, with guns, to get the information, to get power. That's not good. We clearly have um, bodies, organizations, groups on this planet who have vast amounts of power, with intentions and with practices and with ways that we wouldn't consider to be entirely moral. Now, there is also a power struggle between the industrial military complex and the elected government officials who are trying to obtain the technology, the alien technology. And this is a struggle that's all about getting technology. It's all about getting technology. It's all about getting on top of threats. None of it is about, hey, there are beings out there that are non-human. Wouldn't it be wonderful to make peaceful contact with them? That doesn't seem to really ever come up. And it's a great shame that that side of things is not being pursued. When we look at the world today, we see lots of rich people with power, rich people, rich organizations, rich industries with a lot of power trying to get more power. And these bodies now have, these organizations or groups now have more power than individual countries. And what we are basically seeing, what we're witnessing, whether we're conscious of it or not, is a power struggle for world dominance. And that word dominance has been used, not just dominance of the planet, but dominance of space. And this is dangerous. It's not good. And I can't change it. I can't stop it. You probably can't unless you're an alien listening to me, or God, or somebody. But so what can we do? What can we do when faced with a propagation of darkness on this planet, with a erosion of democracy, with an erosion of morality? What can we do about that? Well, we can't change the world. We can't change others. But if you're listening to this, then you're positioning yourself so that you can join or be a part of a far more powerful and a far more moral organization. It is a group of humans and non-humans. I work with the Galactic Council. Some people call them the Galactic Federation, Galactic Council. It is it's an interspecies group of advanced human and non-human entities. It's a coalition of light. I work with them. I actually work with them, like they sometimes give me instructions, go and do this, go and do that. This is significant. This is real. We know some of their names. We have communications with them. We don't email each other or talk to each other on the phone. We do, like what the industrial military complex does, we use our psychic abilities to connect with them. That's how they communicate. They are very advanced psychically. They're telepathic and empathic. They form a collective, not really a single unified collective mind, but they are connected to each other in a collective way. And we can connect to that, and we can connect to them. And they're peaceful. It's a good job that they're peaceful, because we're hunting them. The industrial military complex is hunting them for their technology, and they don't respond with violence back to us, thankfully. They're wiser than humans generally are. But I have a space, I have groups, I have places where wise humans come together. And my group, as you know, is called Alien Contact. And we are a group with a vision, and that vision is universal peace. Think about that. It's universal. That means everywhere and with everyone. Every conscious species, from the most advanced beings in the universe, which we have sometimes connected with, to ants, to insects, to the smallest creatures around us, who are still wonderful conscious beings whom we should respect and live in harmony with. Universal peace, universal love. You may have seen in the News Nation broadcast Jake Barber talking about the extraordinary, beautiful emotions that swept through him when he recovered a second UAP or UFO, second alien craft, a circular disc-shaped craft with 8 sections. He called it the 8-gon, which I'm assuming is short for 8 polygon. And he felt this beautiful, powerful. He used the word song at one point, song-like, emotional, loving emotions coming from the occupants of that craft. That is the capacity for love that not all of these species, but a lot of them have. And they give that to us, and we share our love with them, and they share that love back with us. And sometimes we feel it in our meetings. It's very special. It's a very special relationship. It's a relationship that you can have. It's a feeling that you can have if you come to our events. Now, you can be a casual observer if you want to, but who's that helping? Who is that helping? Is that, how moral is that? It's okay to be a casual observer. It's okay to exist and not hurt anybody. But you could be a little bit more active. You could be a little bit more involved if you're not already. I have a group that the link for is in the event description of this live broadcast. And I will preface this by saying you can join the group for free if you want to, because in the middle of our homepage there is a join for free button. And if you join that group, even if it is the free membership, then you will have access to a lot more information, to a lot more videos, to collections of videos that help people understand these beings more. Exclusive videos that you can't get anywhere else. That will help our community grow if you go to those videos, you watch them. If you feel that you would like to build something better, not just sit around watching the world collapse around us in various different ways, but if you would like to become part of a growing community that puts peace above everything else, that has a vision of universal peace, universal love, universal happiness, that is a intellectually carefully thought out group with that aspires to reach levels of knowledge, thinking, and wisdom that is on a level with our alien friends, then join that group. If you would like to actually help us to build and grow stronger and grow bigger and shine our light further out into this world, then please consider joining one of the tiers in my group, even if it's just for a month. And if you were to do that, you will get to join us for a lot of contact events. Tomorrow we're doing a fun event. We are astrally projecting to the Conjuring house from the Conjuring movie, where not only were there human spirits that were experienced, but very impressive UFO encounters. We're going to astrally project to them and communicate with those beings. That's an example of some of the things that you can participate in if you join one of our tiers. Please consider supporting us. Please consider growing, being part of a community of light, an interspecies community of life. If you're a little bit sad about the direction that the world is going, do something about it. Be proactive. Please consider joining us. Thank you very much for listening. I wish you a a wonderful rest of your evening or day if you're watching this in another country. Peace, love, and happiness to you. Take care. See you soon.